Namaste and welcome to my channel, Reset Your Mind, Channeling and Tarot. My name is Natalie Bilodeau and I am a Dutch reader, half Canadian, half Dutch, but I own a YouTube channel, Reset Your Mind, Medium and Meditation, in which I channel intuitive messages from the quantum field, and it's always for your highest good and for the good of the collective consciousness. For some time now I am guided to start an English channel, well, here I am. For all my Dutch viewers, don't worry, I will be giving monthly updates, and if I am called to do so in Dutch, so this channel will stay alive, of course. Yeah, at this moment we are in a shift time that is beyond the human imagination. We just had the Lion's Gate. We just had this extremely powerful full moon. And in the coming 3 years, we will be shifting, and it will be a time of death and rebirth. And which means that all the planets that are moving now, make sure that the energies are amplified. And Uranus and Saturn and Pluto and Mars are a big part of this shift, of this amplifying the energies. At this time, for September and for what is left of August, it is so important to stay focused on positive thoughts, which doesn't mean that you can't acknowledge if something is coming up. There is a very heavy energy, and it will be amplified during the new moon, which will start on September 2nd. What needs to be seen? We are shifting into this masculine energy, and this is an energy of action. The last couple of years, we had an amplification of feminine energy, which allowed us to heal wounds and to start seeing things from a different perspective. And when I tune in on this collective energy, I really get a knot in my throat. As a channeler, I feel. So the position of my chakras will tell me what is going on. And if I tune in, I feel the throat chakra, I feel the heart chakra, I feel like dizziness. The full moon we just had was exceptionally powerful, and the time we enter now will be more powerful than ever before. So it is so important to stay focused on our conscious thoughts and the way we speak to ourselves. What are your triggers? What are our triggers? For me personally, the full moon was like never before. I ended up in the hospital with the ambulance. I had my body just was not able to digest all the energies that were projected, and so I had to take a short trip to the hospital, but I'm fine again now. And at the time that it happened, where my heart rate went down, where my blood pressure went down, everything went down, I felt such a peaceful energy, because I knew why it happened. I knew what was going on. I knew that and it all had to do with a sepsis in my intestines, in my stomach, and I was completely dehydrated. But all the fluid that could leave my body left my body, and so I passed out. I was completely empty, and the next day I was home, and my son said to me, "Mom, it seemed to me like a big reset. I was emptying my cup of all the things that I healed in the past 4 years." For those who do not know, I am a twin flame. I am a divine feminine, and I am I'm stepping into this union energy, and this union takes place inside, and this union happens when you heal karmic energy. But to energetically heal is not enough. We need to follow with our bodies. So I started a completely different lifestyle some time ago, and but I didn't physically release the energy. So the universe did it for me, and I got so many signs just before it happened, like in a time span of a week, 2 weeks, and the signs were like never before, so clear and so pointing. And I was almost leaving this world. That's how critical my heart rate went down and my blood pressure went down. And at the moment when I passed out, it was the last time I passed out, because I passed out a couple of times. I heard my name calling so vividly, so loud. And it was the voice of my masculine energy. And not for the first time, because I let go of this physical form of twin flame journey a long time ago. And all the signs I get always have a message for my masculine consciousness in this body. So I didn't project it onto the body of in which I am incarnated to. I'm incarnated in 2 bodies. No, I knew it was a message of action. I had to come back to this world, because my mission was not over. And it was so loud, it was so clear, as never before. And after that, My words went up, my blood pressure stabilized, everything, my heart rate stabilized, and I have to tell you, a week, I think a week up front, or 2 weeks up front, I felt this sadness, and I couldn't place this sadness. I wasn't sad about relations, I wasn't sad about my life, but I wanted to leave this world. I really didn't feel at home anymore. I just wanted to go home. But I couldn't place it, and it was building up momentum. And I was, I think it was the day before yesterday, I was having a conversation with one of my highest soulmates, my brother who lives in Canada. And during the conversation with him, all things became clear to me. This inner sadness was going away, and it took place for power and for inner knowing. This loneliness just faded away. And he did some energetic work, because my brother is the most beautiful light worker I know, and is doing a great job over in Canada, and his beautiful family. I'm so blessed to have him in my life. And also the words that my son spoke to me, and in which he made me see that it was a big reset. And it's not only happening to me. That is what I'm feeling when I tune into this collective energy. The need to change. And I realized something when I was speaking to my brother. I realized that this sadness had nothing to do with with all the abundance or lack of things, because I manifest constantly, and I'm perfectly happy. I'm experiencing financial abundance. I wrote 2 successful books in Dutch, which I will translate to English in maybe this year or the coming year. But it had to do with this energy that was still stored in my body, that was still not released, as if my soul was calling me and said, okay, Nat, it's time to really release. And I will, if you are not able to do it, I will do it for you. So, and that, when I was speaking to my brother, I realized the peace I felt when I was, even when I was on the bathroom floor, and when I fainted again in my bedroom, and later on in the hospital. I still felt this inner peace and the neediness of this happening. So for September, and even for the remaining of August, it is possible that you will feel this inner sadness, and but also the need to do something, to change something in your life, in our lives. It is the biggest awakening ever on this planet, and we ain't seen nothing yet, because up until medium March, the energy will go build up and rapid shock treatment, so rapid signs, synchronicities, but also soul shocks if we don't listen to the signs and if we don't listen to the synchronicities. And the gaining of psychic ability, because that's what it's all about. Our intuition is strengthening as we speak. And it's so important now, more than ever, to listen to our intuitive voice, to our inner GPS. So for now, I will start to use tarot to see what kind of messages I can bring. As I said, I feel the throat chakra, I feel the heart chakra, and it tells me that it gives the message to step out of fear, step out of our comfort zone. I will start with the Moology deck and see what is the message I give to beautiful watchers of this video, and take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if this reading pops up in your life at a later time, well, might be a message in there for you. So let me see. So have faith in your dreams, and it's a waxing crescent moon, and we will enter this new moon cycle, and you will notice that we are approaching the eclipse season, and you will notice that the moon's cycles will be more powerful. So stay focused, stay positive, but also acknowledge what you feel. When it pops up as in triggers, and what can pop up now is old energy that is coming back. And also listen to your body. There is an energy of immense fatigue going on. You can be so tired now. Listen to your body. Take the rest. And in the coming time, we will be pushed to step out of old karmic patterns, which means addictions, which means thinking patterns. What are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? What is the image in the mirror? What you reflect back. And if someone comes on your path and triggers you, and it will happen, think about it. What is this person reflecting? And as I speak, my laundry machine starts beeping. We can compare it with laundry. We are washed clean. And it happens in divine timing. But believe me, divine timing is there. Let me see what more message. And we are now on the 24th or 25th it is already, of August. So for the next week and starting up in the first week of September, yeah, we have here the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about being in your own light, taking the time for yourself to reflect, shine your light, and start taking care of yourself. We have here the Three of Coins of Pentacles, and this is all about connecting the heart to the root chakra and the sacral chakra. And the root chakra, it stands for our safety, our sense of security. How safe do we feel? And how secure are we? And are we still looking outside to get this security, to get this sense of stability? The sacral chakra is our Akashic record, our library, which contains all of our cosmic experiences that we had in previous lifetimes. In my case, it was emptied. So, do you have digestion problems at this time? And is it in the lower end of your belly? Then ask yourself, what can you release? What is it that is holding you back? It's an energy of feeling stuck now at the moment. I have a lot of clients that are visiting my practice that feel stuck. It is a collective energy going on right now. And we have here the Lovers. And the Lovers is for our 3D perception, our physical perception. We, from duality out. It is man versus woman, or man versus man, woman versus woman. It is the perception of the only true love we can experience is the love that we find with a partner or family or children, but it is the inner masculine and the inner feminine that makes true love unconditional love. Love without expectation, without judgment. And therefore we have to start to love ourselves first. Our vessel, the way we think about ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, the completeness or incompleteness that we feel. And when we feel complete, perfectly happy with who we are, where we are, and what we are, only then is the love that we can give unconditional. Because we don't need a partner to make ourselves feel secure. We don't need confirmation of being good enough, being seen, being heard, being loved. Because we find this confirmation within ourselves. And that is what union is about. Where we leave the thinking, or where we leave the thinker of this perception. Where we get balance between our spiritual selves and our physical selves. Between our dark side and our light side. The yin and the yang. It is where we find balance between our physical selves, and we can experience the abundance that we may experience on this earth. So where we can enjoy all the good things the earth has to offer, but see things with our spiritual self, with our soul. And that is what union is about. And this doesn't mean that you are not allowed to feel sadness, but become the observer of this sadness. And I experienced it now firsthand. And I had these health problems before. I did. And never before I was able to feel this inner peace at the time of happening. And never I was even, when I was at my worst, I was happy because I knew I was emptying my cup. This was, for me, the most beautiful death moment of the ego. And the ego is connected with the body. The ego is the main engine that drives the body until we wake up. Yeah, so, and we have, I will put on my glasses, I will see something better. We have the Seven of Wands. And this is the solar plex shining, finding this power, getting this knowledge out of the sacral chakra and bringing it up to the solar plex. So feeling safe enough with an open root chakra, which is connected to this earth. And with this sense of security, of safetiness, we get this knowledge out of our sacral chakra, bring it up to the solar plex, which will bring it to the heart, where we can experience this completeness. She's in her own bubble and she's grateful. She's grateful. And she turns away her face from this duality. And she's experiencing love. And you see the energy coming down from the universe. So she is connected with her higher self. We also have here the Three of Swords. So, and this could be this trigger. And when you know, when you feel like heartbroken, when you feel like this inner sadness, know that is happening for your good, to show you something, or maybe to empty this cup, so your heart, your soul can be repaired, so we can grow from duality to oneness, to union, to unconditional love, unconditional abundance. And it keeps coming back, this balancing from the yin and the yang, from the dark and the light. And as I was talking about the healing of this masculine energy, know that it is the energy of action, the energy of truly taking action, truly seeing what is triggering you, seeing what makes you sad, stepping out of this insecurity, of this fear of this FOMO, fear of missing out love or ending up alone, or because we're not alone. We are all connected. We are all created out of the same source, out of the same energy. And we are all heading towards the same goal, which is union, which allows this spirit, this source to grow even more. And we have the 9 of Pentacles, where we can harvest in this inner peace, harvest this, all the beauty that the earth has for us. Because everything that we think we need is already there. It is only the perception that needs to be changed to see what is already there. So becoming what we think we need. Yeah, it's a powerful time in which we are at this moment. I'm drawn to this deck. See one last message. If you feel stuck, if you feel the need to search for help, for guidance, just send me an email at info@rmhac.nl. I do provide personal readings, and just a disclaimer, I will never send you out messages or whatever, not on my Dutch channel or on my new started English channel. So let's see what the last card has in store for this last week of August and going into this new moon on the 2nd of September, which I will provide another reading at that time. Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Wow, yeah, it's the same energy as the 7 of Wands. Rise up and bring your knowledge, your sense of security to your sacral chakra and to your solar plex chakra. Well then, thank you for watching, and for the Dutch followers, you can also watch the reading in Dutch. I will do a complete different reading, and I always take what is available in the cosmic consciousness, in this collective consciousness that we are all part of. Hope to see you soon next reading. Thank you for watching, and I would highly appreciate any likes or comments and subscriptions to my newborn channel. Thank you. Namaste. Much love and light.